Welcome back to our online classroom. Today we are going to be learning all about writing in cursive. So according to CAPS, cursive writing begins in grade 2 and then this continues into grade 3. So how do we start to introduce cursive? The first thing is that you're going to start with patterns. And the patterns are number 1, we have the loop-de-loop, all the way down to number 13, which has this J-like pattern. Then you need to teach them the simple strokes. This is the slant that goes from the top, slanting downwards. The undercurve, which starts at the bottom line and goes up to the top. The down curve, which starts at the line and goes inwards. And the over curve that arcs over. Also nice to use sensory material to teach handwriting, and this can be used for your print and for your cursive. So for example, using crumpled paper for the shape of the letter K. Here we've got some painting with spices, shaving cream, Play-Doh, and tinfoil for the letter T. Tracing pages are also helpful. So here's an example of a tracing page, and it's always important to provide a scaffold. So here we start off with the tracing of the letter, and then these 2 lines allows them the opportunity to practice the letter by themselves, following with the word, and then finally a sentence. Another example where here is the letter G, and this one's quite nice because you actually have a dot that shows them where they need to start to remind them to start at the bottom line. Another example, here's letter E, and you'll notice with your cursive lowercase they start at the bottom line. These can be easily made using a cursive tracing page, and here are some few examples. You just need to Google cursive tracing page creator. You can also get pre-made ones, but you need to be careful because obviously we're looking at the South African font and not the American or the English font. Writing poems can also be helpful. So up we go, lift off the top and scoop out of the egg. Cursive has many letter families, and it's important to teach letter families because this helps them with the movement and motion of the cursive letters. Our first family is the wave letters, and this follows the pattern of from the bottom up, round, and it curves back around. So it curves from the baseline, that a curve follows the outside and left side of the circle, and this is letter C, A, D, G, Q, and O. A nice way to teach this is to do a craft. So you could get a paper plate, follow the motion of the waves, and allow children to write the letters on little fish. Next we have the spike letters. So these are the lowercase letters that curve up from the baseline with that inverted curve that you've already taught them. So this is I, T, U, W, P, and a J. This is really nice to use in a sand tray, so you can get them to copy the letters in a sand tray. This is using fine sand, but it could be salt or coarse sand or even colored sand. Next are the loop letters or your roller coaster letters, and these have a big loop from the baseline, and this is E, L, H, B, K, and F. This is a fun one to do with paint because I can use the paintbrush to go loop, de loop, de loop, and draw the letters. Next we have the bump letters, and they start at the baseline with a low curve that peeps with a curved bump at the middle line. This is N, M, D, X, Y, and Z. This one's fun to do with bump cursive letters and using glitter glue where they can actually trace the bumps with their fingers and feel the rough edges of the glitter glue. Slant letters are lowercase cursive letters that start from the baseline and slant at a 45-degree angle without a curved portion at the direction change. This is S and R. This is exciting to use with sandpaper letters, and children can go and use their fingers to trace the patterns. Okay, so here we have an S. Another way to distinguish cursive letters is to use tow truck letters, and these letters connect in the middle line rather than on the base line, and these letters are O, V, W, and B.